The plane carrying Raila Amolo Odinga and his brigades landed in Taita Taveta yesterday. Raila Odinga is expected to conduct series of political activities at the coastal region. Yesterday he was in Taita Taveta. Raila Odinga today is still in Taita Taveta. Tomorrow, 3rd, which is Wednesday, Raila Odinga will be in Kilifi County. And then on Thursday, Raila Odinga will be in Mombasa. And then on Friday, Raila Odinga will be in Kwale County. So which means this week, Raila Odinga's politics is going to be centered at the coastal region. But what is his main objective of going to the coastal region? In this video today, I want us to do a comprehensive analysis of Raila Odinga's trip to the coastal region. But before we do that, if you're watching this video for the first time, please take a second or two and click the subscribe button. And to the subscribers, I want to continue. Thank you guys for your continued support. Thank you guys so much. Now, back to the main issue. Raila Odinga is in the coastal region. Coastal region has been the bedrock of Raila Amolo Odinga's politics. But of late, it's under a threat. William Ruto is making serious inroads at the coastal region. And apart from that, even Governor Joho and Governor Amason Kingi, who are some of the key supporters of Raila Amolo Odinga from that region, are trying to pull away from Raila Amolo Odinga. Amason Kingi is supposed to unveil his political party soon. Hassan Joho is competing with Raila Amolo Odinga for the ODM presidential ticket, which means he's also trying to create his own space within the ODM party. So Raila Odinga is going to the coastal region to try and fix certain things. But the trip is significant. And personally, I'll be looking at three things. The first thing I'll be looking at is how many members of parliament are going to join Raila Amolo Odinga. Today, while in Taita Taveta, I saw the Voi member of parliament with him from Taita Taveta and the Mwatate member of parliament, Andrew Mwadime. The Voi member of parliament was elected on a Wiper ticket. And that's why his presence there is significant. I'll be following this to actually understand the number of members of parliament who will be joining Raila Amolo Odinga, especially from the coastal region. The second thing I'll be looking at is how many governors are going to join Raila Amolo Odinga, which is also significant. Why? Coastal region has 6 counties, if I'm not wrong. There is Mombasa County, led by Hassan Joho, ODM. Then there's Kilifi County, led by Amason Kingi, ODM. Then there's there is Tana River, Major Gado, ODM. So those are the only 3 counties governed by ODM. Then there is Kwale, which is Salim Vuria of Jubilee Party. Then there is Taita Taveta, which is hosting Raila Odinga today and also hosted him yesterday. Granton Samboja was elected on a Wiper ticket, but Samboja is actually positioning himself to come and contest as an ODM candidate in the next election. And then there is Lamu, again Jubilee governor. So I'll be keenly following to see the number of governors who are likely to join Raila Amolo Odinga. I'll be willing to see, I'll keenly follow whether Hassan Joho will join Raila Odinga, whether Amason Kingi will join Raila Amolo Odinga. Number 3, the third thing I'll be looking at, by the way, is the politicians, key politicians, who are likely to join Raila Amolo Odinga during the tour. Already in Taita Taveta, I've seen Joyce Lay has joined him. It is expected that in Kwale, someone else like Makwiny is likely to join him. It's also expected that in Kilifi, Gideon Mungaro is likely to join him. It's also expected that like in Mombasa, Shebal is likely to join him. So I'll be keenly following to understand key politicians who are going to join Raila Amolo Odinga. But what is the main objective of this particular trip? In my considered opinion, Raila Odinga is going to the coastal region for 5 major reasons. Number 1, Raila Odinga is keen on reactivating the ODM grassroots support. After the Msambweni loss to William Ruto, Raila Odinga realized that the ODM grassroots network at the coast is very strong. But that grassroots network is not really recognized. Most of the grassroots networks in Mombasa, in Kilifi, in Kwale, and the entire coastal region were actually killed or destroyed by the governors. So that if you go to Mombasa today, for example, the grassroots network, the ODM grassroots networks there, was replaced by people who are allied to Hassan Joho. You go to Kilifi, the ODM grassroots there were replaced by people allied to Governor Kingi. You even go to Kwale, the ODM network were replaced by Mvuria. So Raila Odinga is actually trying to reactivate the ODM networks. In fact, if there's something which has held ODM party in the coastal region, then it is the grassroots support. If you still use the Msambweni by election, the ODM grassroots network there told the party that the right candidate for them to front was Bada, the independent candidate. But ODM then went ahead and allowed the governors to influence the person who got the ticket. And Romari Boga got the ticket, and that's how he lost. So basically, the truth of the matter is that Raila Odinga is going to the coastal region to try and reactivate the networks. That's why someone like Joyce Lay is being brought on board. Joyce Lay was some of the ODM grassroots leaders there for a very long time. So that's number one. Number two, I also strongly believe that Raila Odinga is going to the coastal region to campaign for the Building Bridges Initiative process. The entire coastal region actually voted for the Building Bridges Initiative process, or BBI bill. But they still have certain issues. If you listened to the speech by Samboja yesterday, he was very clear that if they don't vote yes to the BBI, then there are some constituencies which they are going to lose, and they're not ready to lose those constituencies. So they're going to use such kind of things to campaign for the BBI. When they go to Kilifi, for example, Kilifi is gaining several constituencies. So they're likely to tell the people of Kilifi that it's going to be important for them to vote for that document so that they get extra constituencies. The same to Mombasa. Because if you look at the resource allocation, if the formula being used is population, most of this coastal region are going to lose. So Raila Odinga must find a way of going outside there to explain to them how they are going to benefit. So that's number two. Number three, which I suspect is the main thing, is that Raila Odinga is going to the coastal region to receive defectors into the party. Raila Odinga is actually going to the coastal region to craft a new team beyond 2022. Hassan Joho is retiring. Amason King is retiring. Major Godana is retiring. Even Mvuria, who was first elected as a governor in the first term, is retiring. So these guys, where are they going to go? Very tough questions. Some of these guys also want to have their own individual, their own friends, their own candidates to run those counties. But Raila Odinga, in my considered opinion, is going down here to get a new team. And that's why in Mombasa, it's likely to receive Shabal into the party. That's why in Kilifi, it's likely to receive Gideon Mungari officially into the party. And that's why, for example, in Taita Taveta, the governor who was elected on a Wiper ticket is the one hosting him. The Wiper governor is planning to defect to the ODM party so that he can become the automatic ODM candidate in 2022. So basically, Raila Odinga is trying to fix the coastal politics. In Kwale, for example, I'm told that Mwakwere, Ali Chira Mwakwere, who was number 2 during the last election, is planning to defect from Ford Kenya to ODM party so that he can be the face of the ODM party in that region. I don't know what you think, But in my considered opinion, I strongly believe that Raila Odinga is crafting a new team. By bringing on Joyce Ley, who was defeated because she was cheated and she defected to Jubilee, then contested for the Senate and lost, chances are that Joyce Ley is going to come back to ODM party and contest as a senator, because now we are going to have the Senate seat for men and women under the new constitution. So that's the main reason why Raila Odinga is in that. Number 4, I strongly believe that Raila Odinga is also down there to neutralize the impact and the influence of William Samoei Ruto. For a very long time, it was assumed that William Ruto was not making much impact in the coastal region until the Msambweni by-election. In fact, Msambweni by-election gave William Samoei Ruto the momentum which he really needed for his politics at the coast. And after that, you've seen him going around the coastal region campaigning. After Raila Odinga's visit, I am sure the deputy president might actually follow him. Just the same way in Matungu. If Ruto is going to win in Matungu, it's going to be another momentum for him. It's going to propel him. So Raila Odinga is now taking the issue of William Ruto factor at the coastal region seriously. So he's now going personally down there to meet the people. Yesterday, he held several meetings, including with the MCs from that area. Raila Odinga even held meetings with key ODM leaders from that region. And I'm sure those guys told him the problem they're experiencing that in the region. But specifically, Raila Odinga is there to neutralize the impact of William Samoei Ruto at the coastal region. And lastly, I think Raila Odinga is going for the presidency. So he is laying the ground for his 2022 presidential bid. It's important for him. In the last election, he depended so much on the governors. So Joho took care of Mombasa, Kingi took care of Kilifi, Godana took care of taita taveta, Tana River. In taita taveta, they had Mrutu, and of course, Mrutu was not given the ODM ticket, so the ODM guy also failed. So it means Raila Odinga must craft a new team, purposely for the purposes of 2022. So it's basically laying the ground for 2022. They are already identifying politicians who can run on ODM ticket. The Voi guy was elected on Wiper, but he was originally in ODM. He was locked out. So which constituencies should they actually win? They are going to Kinangop tomorrow. I'm sure the member of parliament for Kinangop might not be there. But if he'll be there, then it's fine. So Raila Odinga is actually laying the ground for his 2022 presidential bid away from the governors. I don't know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts on this matter. Again, thank you guys, but just do a favor, give this video thumbs up. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day.